Hello, my soul family. How are you all? And I hope you are doing great, wonderful, amazing, and safe wherever you are in the world. I welcome you all in my channel. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, for giving me lots of love. And I am very glad that I help you out in some manner. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And you can also let me know in the comment section if you want to tell me anything. So let's start today's video. So this is part number 3. So as you all know that we are doing a series in which we are getting to know our stations of identity. So in this stations of identity video series, this is part number 3. For those who have not watched part number 1 and part number 2, I am going to add a link in a description box so you can check it out, okay, and you can see the part number 1 and part number 2. In part number 1 and part number 2, we have discussed lot of things. So please watch part number 1 and part number 2. So in part number 1 and in part number 2, we have actually discussed our stations of identity, that what is the meaning of stations of identity. So we have get to know, okay, we get to know that the stations of identity means that these are our consciousness body existing all over the density universes. We get to know our universal time matrix, that we are having 15 dimensional time matrix in which we are having 5 density universes or 5 harmonic universes. In each density universe there are 3 dimensions, okay, and density universe means that there is a different density in each density universe, okay. We also get to know that we are having, okay, lot of consciousness bodies existing throughout the density universe. These are actually our higher self. These are the consciousness bodies, these higher selves are the parts of our light body, okay. So these are our actually higher bodies or higher consciousness body existing in each of the density universes. We also get to know that some of the souls do not able to sense their own higher, okay, consciousness body because of many reasons, like many implants which have been implanted in the grids, okay, like alien implants. And there is also lot of other mind control programs, because of which most of the souls who are still sleeping, okay, who are not awakened, or even they are awakened also, most of the people are actually unable to serve their own higher consciousness aspects, because this is the reason of the alien implants, the mind control programs, okay, the NET, and many other mind control programs like via EMF, electromagnetic fields, because of which that were actually placed in the earth body to suppress the global consciousness, okay, because of which many people are unable to sense their own consciousness body. We also get to know that there has been a manipulation of mitochondria functioning, which has actually impaired the ATP production, and this method has actually used to suppress the embodiment of station of identity, okay. We have discussed black madonna network, okay. We also get to know that there is a mother DNA magnetic principle extraction which has been done. The proton structure many thousand years back, the dark fallen races, the fallen races, or we can say the negative alien agenda, okay, they have actually extracted the proton structure or the mother DNA magnetic principle from the earth, and they have placed a synthetic alien version of the dark mother that was actually put in the planetary architecture to mimic its function, and because of which humanity has been without its true mother principle functioning on the planet, okay, and that is actually evidently recorded in the mitochondria DNA, okay, the cells of the mitochondria DNA. So we have get to know these things, and we get to know what is the dark mother, what is the alien mother means, what is the false parent program means, what are the planetary logos. So we have discussed lot of things, okay, the reversal mother and the reversal father. We get to know all these things, okay, in part number 1 and part number 2, Okay, so in this video, in this part, which is part number 3, we are going to know about our stations of identity. Okay, the first station of identity, which we called as personality matrix. We have discussed in part number 1 that we are having stations of identity. Okay, we are having stations of identity in different density universe. So the first station of identity which we are having is called as personality matrix in density universe 1, in dimension 1, 2 and 3. So we are having 3 layers of personality matrix or incarnated self, okay, or incarnated human. This is a density in which we incarnate as human. Then there is another station of identity which exists in dimension 4, 5 and 6 in density universe 2. Here we are having 3 layers of soul matrix. In the same way, there is monadic matrix or oversoul matrix, okay, in density universe 3 in dimension 7, 8 and 9. Then in density universe 4 in dimension 10, 11, 12, there exist 3 layers of avatar matrix. Okay, in the same way, there is rishi identity, okay, or rishi matrix, okay, in density universe 5 in dimension 13, 14 and 15. Here there is 3 layers of rishi matrix, okay, or threefold founder flame, which we called as, okay, the blue flame, the gold flame and the violet flame, or the god sovereignty, the GSF flames. So these are our 5 stations of identity, and one by one we are going to discuss, we are going to know about each stations of identity, because we have to connect with these stations of identity with these higher aspects of your own identity. We have to connect these consciousness body which exist in different density universe. So we are starting first with the station of identity first, which is personality matrix, which exists in density universe 1 in dimension 1, 2 and 3. So let's start today's video. Okay, so before explaining, before getting to know about personality matrix station of identity, first we are going to discuss the primordial imprints of separation, which is important to discuss because this is something which we have to discuss first. So let's start with the primordial imprints of separation. Primordial imprints of separation means imprints of separation. So when we came from the potential of the 12 strand DNA consciousness, because actually the original DNA template of all angelic human race is 12 strand DNA template. And when we came into a body on this earth, okay, in a 3 strand DNA consciousness, the pain of that separation was pretty devastating to the human collective core. Okay, to pretty the core separation imprint in the human soul, that now every other trauma and every other fear grows off as a seed fear that has been recorded into the layer of ego. Okay, so this is actually an imprint of separation that was recorded in our energetic body, and through these imprints, through our consciousness and through our experiences in these lower form worlds in density universe 1 in dimension 1, 2 and 3, we started to form different negative emotions that had different energy signatures, but yet they were all still related to seed fears. Okay, now what does this seed fear means? A seed fear is actually a genetically rooted fear resulting from a traumatic experience that has established that particular fear pattern in a cellular memory of the planetary energy matrix, and the consequently in the human being's energy matrix body. Okay, there were certain time cycles of the human evolution in which incredible traumatic experiences left great energetic impacts. These impacts resulted in many distorted patterns of fear, and these distorted fear patterns were then recorded in various layers of the energy field collective unconscious memories. Further, a permanent imprint was left on many individual layers of consciousness that has participated in that original event. So these traumatic experiences were recorded in the energy matrix and the cells of every living things. Okay, and these are called imprints of separation. So I hope you all get to know what is the meaning of imprint of separation. So what has happened, that that separation which every consciousness, every soul has feel, okay, when they have incarnated in this three dimension, okay, in the in this three dimension body, okay, that separation has been, okay, imprinted in their soul, okay, and because of which that pain which they have felt inside of that separation, that was actually, okay, imprinted in the human collective soul. Okay, so for example, if you are a indigo, okay, if you are a star seed, so you are having actually 24 strands DNA template, or 36 strand DNA template, or 48 strand DNA template. But all of those souls who are star seeds or light workers or indigos, they are not coming, okay, active with all those DNA strands when they incarnated here in the three-dimensional consciousness world, in the lower forms, lower worlds, okay, in density universe 1, okay, on the earth planet as humans, okay, the DNA gets shut down, only the three strand DNA template, okay, is working. So because of which that pain has been imprinted in the consciousness, in the human collective consciousness. So this is called as, okay, the primordial imprints of separation. Now let's start with the first personality matrix triad. In each triad, this is the first triad of intelligence. This is the first first consciousness body, the first station of identity, okay, which you have to connect it, which you have to heal, which you have to integrate, because we are integrating and healing and, you know, completing and merging all of our stations of identity. So in this first triad, which is your personality matrix, we are actually getting to know that there are three layers. Okay, in the first layer there are three layers of personality matrix: the level 1, the level 2, or level 3, the layer 1 or layer 2 or layer 3. Okay, so in layer 1, which is actually your dimension 1, the layer 2 is dimension 2, the layer 3 is dimension 3. Okay, so each of the dimension is actually connected to your chakras. Okay, and also each dimension is actually connected to your DNA strand. So in the same way, the dimension 1 is actually connected to chakra number 1, that is your root chakra. Okay, and it is also connected to your DNA strand 1. So that is your layer 1 of personality matrix. In the same way, there is then dimension 2. This is the layer 2, okay, of personality matrix. Okay, and dimension 2 is connected to your scale chakra, which is orange in color. Okay, and it is also connected to DNA strand number 2. So in the same way, that there is layer number 3, which is actually connected to dimension 3. Dimension 3 is actually connected to chakra number 3, which is your solar plexus chakra, which is yellow in color, and which is also connected to DNA strand number 3. Okay, so the first three chakras, the root chakra, the scale chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, these three chakras makes your personality matrix. This is your station of identity, personality matrix, consciousness body. This is the first triad, okay, the first intelligence, which is actually you have to integrate, heal, and make it complete. Okay, you have to connect with it. So here we are having, we get to know that we are having the first with the root chakra, the second layer is connected to the scale chakra, and third is actually connected with the solar plexus chakra. Also here in level number 1, or I can say the dimension 1, dimension 2, or the dimension 3, we actually also having some bodies. So dimension 1 is connected to root chakra, okay, which is red in color, and DNA strand 1. And here we are also having our etheric bodies. Okay, so your etheric body is connected to dimension 1, and in dimension 2, here we are having scale chakra, that is orange in color, and it is connected to DNA strand 2, and it is also connected to your emotional body. So your emotional body is connected to dimension number 2, that is the layer number 2 of personality matrix. In the same way, there is dimension 3. Here we are having solar plexus chakra, which is yellow in color. Okay, here we are having DNA strand number 3. It is also connected to DNA strand 3. And here we are having mental body. Okay, so we are having etheric body, emotional body, and the mental body. We are having root chakra, scale chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. We are having DNA strand 1, DNA strand 2, and DNA strand 3. We are having the red color, orange color, and the yellow color. So these are the three layers of personality matrix. These are all connected to dimension 1, 2, and 3. Here actually we are also having three layers of mind. Okay, so we get to know that dimension 1, dimension 2, and dimension 3. So dimension 1 is actually, here we are having your root chakra and your unconscious mind. Okay, dimension 2, here we are having scale chakra, and here we are having your subconscious mind. Then in dimension 3, dimension 3, here we are having the solar plexus chakra, and here we are having conscious mind. Okay, so now we get to know that these are the three layer of mind. So dimension 1 is actually connected to your root chakra, which is red in color, and it is connected to the DNA strand number 1. Dimension 1 is also connected to your etheric body. Dimension 1 is your layer 1 of personality matrix. Dimension 1 is also connected to your unconscious mind. Okay, in the same way, there is level number 2 or the layer number 2, okay, of personality matrix, which is actually your dimension 2. Dimension 2 is connected to the scale chakra, and it is orange in color. And here we are having your subconscious mind. It is actually connected to your DNA strand number 2. Okay, and it is actually connected to your emotional body. Okay, in the same way, there is layer number 3 of personality matrix. It is actually, your layer number 3 is actually connected to dimension number 3. The dimension number 3 is actually connected to solar plexus chakra, which is yellow in color. And dimension 3 is actually connected to conscious mind. Dimension 3 is actually connected to mental body. Okay, dimension 3 is your personality matrix layer number 3. The DNA strand 3 is also connected to dimension 3. So this is actually the personality matrix, okay, triad. This is the first intelligence, okay, I can say the level. Okay, the personality matrix. Here we are having three types of body: the etheric body, the emotional body, and the mental body. Okay, these are the first three bodies. Then we are having the first three chakras: the root chakra, the scale chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Also we are having three layers of mind: the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind. So what we have to do is we have to complete each and every healing. Okay, we have to heal every wounds, the trauma, the pain which we are having in these type of bodies. Okay, the etheric body, the emotional body, and the mental body, we have to heal all these type of bodies. Okay, we have to heal all of our minds, which are the unconscious, the subconscious, and the conscious mind. We have to activate our root chakra, the scale chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, so that we can integrate and complete our station of identity first. Now we have to actually heal the energetic imbalances of all the negative ego and the pain body triggers. Okay, so we are actually starting with the first layer of personality matrix, which is the layer number 1, which is dimension 1. Okay, the layer number 1 is connected to dimension 1. Okay, dimension 1 is actually connected to your first chakra, that is the root chakra, which is red in color, which is connected to DNA strand 1, which is connected to your etheric body, and which is connected to your unconscious mind. Okay, so let's start with layer number 1. We are going to start one by one. Okay, and later on we are going to know some affirmations, some methods through which we are going to heal and integrate and complete our stations of identity healing and merging and integration. Okay, so this is the first layer in dimension 1. The first layer is the first dimension, the first chakra, and that is your memory storage of your unconscious mind. Okay, this is the root layer of our unconscious mind, and it functions like a hard drive for your ego. So the first layer, that is the root chakra, that is the unconscious mind, that is the etheric body, that is the DNA strand 1, that is first dimension. Here you are having the hard drive, your unconscious mind. Okay, your unconscious mind is the hard drive in which there is all the cellular memory storage from all of the one's lifetime. Okay, in this hard drive there is all cellular memories. So this means that the cellular memories from the past lives, the present life, and the future life may all be stored in the memory hard drive, and these memories are not given value when they are recorded, or whether one may perceive them as good or bad. But these many multiple memories are stored on the root hard drive of every human beings, whether one was a fetus, baby, in between lifetimes, or unconscious. So when the body suffered abuse, it was recorded in one's memory storage, whether one currently remembered that event consciously or not. Okay, because the planet was invaded and our individual memories and identity was erased from these tragic events. So most of the human beings have four areas of cellular memory records in their unconscious mind. Okay, and some of the people will feel these painful memories and but do not know what caused them or where they came from, and other people will suffer from the shock and they will shut down these memories down completely as a coping mechanism. Others are very successful in clearing these memory through emotional clearing. So the four main areas of painful traumatic experiences, okay, are the abuse, the trauma, the shock, and devastation. These are the four painful areas which are recorded in your hard drive, in your unconscious mind. Okay, whether consciously you know it or not, but in your unconscious mind, in your first dimension, in your first layer, in your unconscious mind, okay, in your hard drive there are four areas in which these things are recorded: abuse, trauma, shock, or devastation. Okay, and devastation, sorry. So these are the four areas. Now let's see this with an example. As I told you that these memories are not given value when they are recorded, or whether one may perceive them as good or bad. But these memories, multiple memories, are stored on your root hard drive on every human being. So for example, if you were there in the Iani twin flame massacre. Okay, so in the Iani twin flame massacre, what was happened was that the divine masculine and the divine feminine was separated from one another. Okay, the divine feminine was forcefully taken off the planet to the planet Nibiru. They were forcefully raped. Okay, and they were forced to breed. Okay, they were actually giving birth to the kids. They were forced to do that. Here they were actually said that the divine masculines will be saved, the earth will be saved, we are not going to invade. Okay, so the divine feminine trusted the races, the fallen races who have actually invaded the earth at that point of time. The divine masculines were killed in that time frame also. There were lot of things which was happened in that particular timeline in Iani massacre. Now when that whole event, the original event has happened, all the trauma, abuse, shock, devastation, which the souls have felt at that point of time, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the twin flames, the any twin flames have faced, they has been recorded in the hard drive, in the unconscious mind. Now in the current timeline, when they have incarnated again, they have felt that shock, they have felt that trauma, they have felt that abuse which they have faced when they were raped, okay, when the divine feminines were raped, okay, when the divine feminine was separated from the divine masculine, that trauma, the shock they have faced, okay, the devastation which has happened on the planet earth or in their lives, okay, they have felt that, because of which the hard drive, there is a hard drive that the unconscious mind is having inside of you, in which all those memories are stored, and consciously you are not aware that why it is so, that there is some kind of memories which is being stored inside of your unconscious mind, okay, and because of which in your memory storage, this is actually your first layer in which there is memory storage, there is a memory backup. This is where the first consciousness actually enters the physical world. Whatever memory you are having in your hard drive, into which your subconscious mind will create the walls of separation according to the memory storage which are having in your hard drive. If you are having abuse, trauma, shock, devastation in your unconscious mind, then what will happen is that your subconscious mind will take these memory storage, okay, and will create the walls of separation in the 2D, in the subconscious mind, which will create the sub personalities of ego, okay, in which, because of which you will have the houses of ego in your conscious mind. So there is the in dimension 1 there is unconscious mind. Here if you are having some kind of trauma, abuse, shock, devastation, okay, then there is, this is actually the root layer, the base, the root of your building, okay, the foundation of your building. And in, if your foundation is weak, your body, your whole body is going to collapse, okay, your whole body is going to build according to your unconscious mind, according to your memory storage, okay. So this is your first dimension, 1D dimension, okay, the first dimension, unconscious mind. Also your unconscious mind controls your nervous, automatic nervous system. So unconscious mind controls our automatic nervous system and autonomic bodily functions. So whatever unhealed memories or trauma are available, are present in the four main areas, this will create many kinds of physical symptoms and diseases, okay. Then there is, this is first dimension, subatomic layer, the subatomic level of our elemental physical body blueprint commences at the first layer of our core manifestation body template, that is also called as 12 tree grid, okay. The 12 tree grid is actually the first level of the light body. This is the architecture of our multi-dimensional consciousness orientation. So this template is the first dimensional layer that consciousness utilizes to manifest in the physical world, okay. So this first layer is at first dimensional level or the earth plane, and its energy, which we called as chi, are synthesized and transmitted through our bodies via the root chakra or the first chakra, okay. The root chakra is actually the base, the foundation of our light body, and it is actually holding the energetic blueprint which exists as a holographic tree of life. And when we hold unresolved and unconscious pain in our base frequencies, it weakens our entire foundation and it erodes the root which holds the base of our personal tree of life. So this is why building a strong base, build a balanced root chakra, and this is essential in building one spiritual foundation. Okay, your base, your foundation is your root chakra, is your unconscious mind. And if you are having the unconscious and unresolved pain in your base frequencies, in your unconscious mind, in your hard drive, in your memory storage, then the whole foundation is going to erode. Okay, the whole foundation, the whole building is going to become weak. The base frequency, the base chakra, the root chakra, the unconscious mind, the first dimension, this is your first level of your light body. And we are actually activating our light bodies. So we have to actually pay attention to our base first. Okay, so we have to address that whether we are having our base chakra, the root chakra, okay, blocked or activated. Okay, we have to check whether we are having negative archetypes or fear thought patterns, or we are having balanced root chakra. Okay, and to balance these okay, root chakra, to balance the root chakra, we have to actually address the negative archetype patterns. Okay, and the fear thoughts forms, and consciously participate with shifting them to a higher frequency of loving thoughts. So what are the areas which we have to heal is, okay, our unconscious pain or separation which we are having. These are the four main areas which we get to know. There is abuse, there is trauma, there is shock, there is devastation. Okay, so this is the first level here. Now we are starting with the first root chakra. We have also discussed lot of videos. I'm going to add a link in a description box about chakras. Okay, I have made approximate 3 to 4 videos about chakras. Okay, we have learned lot of things about chakras, in which we get to know what is the root chakra in detail. Okay, so please check it out, that video in detail. But here in this video, your root chakra, we are going to start again with the root chakra. So we are going to know the basic of the root chakra, because your first chakra is your root chakra. So you have to activate your root chakra, you have to heal your root chakra, you have to heal your unconscious and unresolved pain traumas which are stored in your memory storage in your unconscious mind. So your root chakra is your actually unconscious mind, and your unconscious mind in its function is like a hard drive for your ego. Okay, in this hard drive is the one cellular memory storage from all of the one's life stream. This means that the cellular memories from all of your past lives, present life, and your future life, that will store in your memory hard drive. Okay, so your root chakra is the base of the foundation of our light body. Okay, so now we are going to know that if you are having blocked root chakra, what you are going to experience. Okay, so if you are having root chakra blocked, will have survival fears, victim mentality. Okay, that will experience victim experiences, then poverty, then unsafe instability, false parent program. Okay, so basically your root chakra is your base, is your foundation, and it is actually situated at the base of the coccyx, and it is the first chakra. Okay, so if you are having root chakra blocked, then there are a lot of things which you are experiencing, like sleep issues, insecurity, instability, issues with the metabolism, reproductive problems, poor circulation, fear of death, feeling of not belonging to the material world, fear to be weak, not feeling secure, eating disorders, constipation. Okay, so these are the things which you will experience if you are having your root chakra blocked. Okay, and if you are having too much open root chakra, then you will bully others. That is also not good. Okay, that is also a negative archetype of your root chakra. Also you will have negative polarities. Okay, unsafe, disease, disassociated, disconnection with the material world. Okay, Now there are some basically organs which are actually connected to your root chakra. Okay, so your large intestine, your kidney, your bladder, your rectum, so sciatic nerve, bottom of your feet, adrenal glands, colon. Okay, your reproductive organs. Then these are the things basically which are actually connected to your root chakra. Okay, so if you are having any kind of physical disease in these organs, you have to pay attention, because your root chakra is actually not activated and blocked. Okay, so now let's understand the root chakra first again with the very simple terms. So now we also all get to know that if you are going to integrate your station of identity layer 1 of the personality matrix. The personality matrix is the first station of identity in which there is first layer. The first layer is actually your first dimension. Your first dimension is actually connected to DNA strand 1. Okay, which is actually connected to your unconscious mind, which is connected to the first chakra, which is the root chakra. Okay, so the first layer is the one dimension memory storage. Here it you are having the memories, the hard drive. This is the hard drive of all of the body. Okay, this is the root layer of our unconscious mind, the memories of your all the past timelines, the present timelines, and the future timelines. Here you can have the unresolved pain and trauma and the memories which are classified as four areas. Okay, the abuse, shock, trauma, and the devastation. The first dimension layer controls our autonomic nervous system and also the autonomic bodily functions. Okay, if you are having blocked root chakra, then with this will create many physical symptoms and diseases. Also, if you are having first layer of root chakra unconscious mind block, it will actually create some kind of symptoms here, the physical symptoms and diseases. So first layer is the first level of your light body also. If you are having the root chakra balanced, okay, then what will you feel? That if your root chakra is balanced, then you will feel positive polarity, the safe and secure. You will feel the gratitude, you will feel the abundance, you will feel the ease, you will feel the connection with the spirit, with the soul, with the material world. You will have the love thought forms. Okay, there will be a tri-wave unified pattern. You will be in harmony with the physical self and others. You will feel the stability, the stable, the security, and the groundness. Okay, so these are the things which you will feel if you are having a balanced root chakra. Okay, so this is the unconscious mind you are having here. The first triad is actually the artificial intelligence, which we called as ego. Okay, artificial means finite, limited, so which we called as ego. And the first triad of personality matrix is the area, is the triad where most of the humanity group souls are actually remained in last 26,556 years. Okay, so the first triad processes material or elemental forces of physical matter only. So here we have discussed the first triad, the first layer, okay, of the personality matrix, in which we get to know the root chakra, the unconscious mind, and the etheric mind. Okay, so in the next video we are going to discuss the layer number 2 of personality matrix, which is actually the scale chakra. Okay, your subconscious mind, your emotional body. We get to know a lot of things in that second, in the fourth part. Okay, we are going to discuss a lot of things, and once we will complete the personality matrix, after that we are going to know that how we can heal our unconscious mind. But now we have to get to know that we have to actually start working from our base, from our foundation, from our unconscious mind, from our root chakra. I hope this video will help you out in some manner. So I hope it all make you clear, it all make you understand how important is our base, is our foundation, is our memory storage, is our first layer, the first dimension, our unconscious mind, where all memories are being stored. Okay, so sending you lots of love, healing, and happy energies to all my soul family who are watching my video. Take care of yourself, and I will see you all soon.